Alright, so y'all know our society battle league. Salute Kales. She's been doing her thing. This coming Friday and Saturday, you have our society presents our our society our way 4 year anniversary pre-celebration showcase that's going down Friday. That's going down Friday. You know, they're also celebrating the birthday of the battle rap doctor. It's his official birthday party going down Friday. So they're gonna celebrate that. Also, you got 4 battles going down, and you got some live performances going down that day. So first first battle going down, you got Black Ab versus 6'8". I've been following 6'8" a lot, a lot, especially since I've been covering the RBE intake in the bricks and everything like that. So I've been following 6'8". Um, 6'8" had a slip up versus Zay. He had a slip up versus Deuce in that battle, but I expect 6'8" to be on this game in this Black Ad battle. You know, knowing what the circumstances of his last 2 battles were, I expect him to be on his game for this battle. You know, I've seen other battle of 6'8" far as our society battle league. You know, and he did just fine. He did just fine. So I expect him to go in there and have a really good performance. Um, Black Ab, I think I've only seen maybe part of a battle from him. I'm not too familiar with him. You know, I do see his name a lot. I just need to like fully watch a full battle of him to, really say what he can do. But I'm predicting Black Ad versus 6'8" to be a good back and forth battle. I'm going 2-1 either way. I'm going 2-1 either way. You know. Then you got Gary Austin versus UC Ghost. Gary, same thing. I've followed Gary since he's been battling for us, OSBL. I've seen Gary battle other leagues. Now he's on RBE for his intake, and he made the Sweet 16. So salute to him for that. Um, Gary, Gary's kind of animated. Gary's animated, but he can bar. He can perform. You know, it just really depends. What Gary are you going to get? I don't expect Gary to change up. Like, what makes him him? UC Ghost. I am not familiar with UC Ghost at all. But knowing what Gary can do and the way Kels put these matchups together, I'm pretty sure UC Ghost is probably going to make this battle a good battle. So I'm going to say 2-1 either way. Wild Boy Steve versus Kai. I think the last Wild Boy Steve-O battle I watched was him versus. Was it him versus Eunice? I want to say it's the last one I watched. I could be wrong. Yeah, I want to say, yeah, that was the last Wild Boy Steve-O battle I watched. Was him versus Eunice. You know? And for me, that was a good battle. Even though that battle's like 7, 8 months ago. Like, for me, Wild Boy Steve-O did very well in that battle, in my opinion. He did very well in that battle. If this is Kai, as in Kai the Poet, he just battled Ryder. And I haven't watched the battle yet, but I see on social media and everything, everybody saying good things about him and about the battle. But I'm familiar with Catapult. I know he was supposed to at one point battled Stampede and whatever with that didn't happen. But I've seen I think one battle from Catapult. And I was like, all right, he cool. Um, Cat versus Wild Boy Steve should be a good back and forth battle. Good back and forth battle. I'm like I said, I'm going 2-1 either way. Um, Lama Lamagichi versus Educate. Lamagichi, I am not familiar with either. I need to get more in tune with OSBL, our society battle league, far as some of their other talent that are not like that's not like a Zeke or a Hood Life Vito, um, or their major stars like an Ace, a Swervo, a Slugger, like that are not like the names as far as them. I need to get in tune with some of the other people there. Educate. I've seen one battle. I want to say of Educate when they did the KM. If he the same dude that was part of the KMM tournament, which I believe he is, I saw one battle from him, and I've seen he's been battling at other places. So salute to him for going on the road and seeing how that goes and learning the ropes of battling, not battling at home. Um, I'm going to one either way. Going to one either way. Also, you got performances. You got Funeral Fame. You have SBE Smoke, Dreddy, Mallory X, Slumdog. I am familiar with Funeral Fame. I am familiar with SBE Smoke, Mallory, Slumdog. I know from the Caveman Tournament. Street Dog, Malpractice, Damn Fool, Anti Hero. You know, so y'all get the vibe out with them on Friday, August the 18th. Celebrate the battle rap doctor's birthday. Y'all got 4 battles and then you got some performances. Then Saturday, August the 19th, from 2 to 10 p.m., you got the main battles as far as the OSBL 4-year anniversary card. Um, She Happens versus 40 Bars. When I saw Kills announce that was not a battle. That was not a battle that originally I would have been like, I would have thought of. Let's say that. That's not a battle I would have thought of. But that has the potential to be a great battle. Like, if you're getting 100% 40, 100% prepared 40. Not the 40 that we just seen against Yoshi that was in her phone and kind of like stumbling and fumbling. I'm talking about 100% 40 that is prepared, knows all 3 rounds, and is not kind of like rapping, trying to remember the rounds that she's going. If you get 100% 40 versus a Sheed Happens that's been having an amazing like run as far as his battles. Like, this battle could be battle of the night. It could be a battle that everybody's talking about. She's unorthodox. He's funny. Um, he could perform. He got bars. She Happens has bars. But with how orthodox he is, you gotta follow what he's saying to know what it's gonna hit, when it's gonna hit. Like, I can't even call that. I'm gonna say Battle of the Night. I'm gonna say Battle of the Night. I'm gonna say it now. Sheet Happens versus 40 Bars is gonna be Battle of the Night. You got Don Lady versus E Hart. Salute to E Hart for being back outside. We hadn't seen E Hart since she lost far as the Chrome 23 tournament, but she did just pop back outside recently. She was on John John's bullpen, the Mecca card, and I believe she battled. Is it Cash Flow Rizzy? I think that's who she battled. So that's been her first battle back outside. So I'm happy E Hart's back outside. Hopefully that's gonna lead to us and her on an even bigger card. Don Lady. Since Don Lady's been back, Don Lady's been cooking. Don Lady's been cooking since she's been back. She did good with when she battled Lou Castro as far as prom night for Queen in the Ring. Then she battled, I think she did a 2-on-2 with Jade. You know, like I've always been a Don Lady fan. But I've liked what I've seen more recent from her. I've enjoyed what I've seen more recent from her. So that has potential to be a good one. That has the potential to be a good one. I don't know if it's 3 or it's 1 round, but I'm going debatable. It really depends. Because E Hart could come out barring crazy, but Don Lady for me could get in certain like type of pockets with like slick bars. So it's like I really can't say. It really depends on if this battle is 1 round or 3 rounds. But it's a nice amount of battles on this card, so I don't know if this ain't gonna be 3 rounds. But if it is, potential to be the second battle of the night. Souffleur Soul versus Wordplay the Menace. Salute to Souffleur Soul, because I remember watching OSBL, wondering who is this light-skinned, freckled-faced nigga with a star on his face, these glasses. I was wondering who he was, and then the more and more I kept watching, I'm like, his name's Souffleur Soul. And I'm watching, I'm like, oh, this nigga nice. Then when like seeing him battle Foots, that was cool. Then him and Foots teaming up for Foot Soldiers was dope. He's doing his thing over at URL. So him coming back home to OSBL, I already know he about to turn up. I already know it. And salute the Wordplay the Menace, because Wordplay the Menace, I know him from OSBL. And I always said he was nice. Now he's over as far as RBE, and he's part of the Sweet 16 as far as their intake process of building new talent over there. So salute to him for that. And if you haven't watch Wordplay the Menace versus Cash Kid as far as RBE. Watch that battle. You'll thank me for telling you to watch that battle. If you want to hear bars, you want to hear good bars, back and forth between, so 1 rounder. If you want to hear good bars from both ends, go watch Wordplay the Menace versus Cash Kid. Really good battle. Really good battle with replay value. Like Wordplay, bar heavy, good energy. Like him and Souffleur Soul, that's gonna be one of those ones. that's gonna be one of those ones also. Um, I don't know if Wordplay really took it like the way that he wrote for Cash Kid. I need to go back and watch another OSBL battle of his to see if that's normally how he writes. Like, cause that battle, it just seemed like bar heavy, like bar heavy, and like the way he put the round together, really, really good, really, really good. It's a really, really good battle. Um, him versus Souffleur Solo. We talking about Souffleur Solo's gone from OSBL to being on UR to opening up Summer Madness. Being a Crucible nigga to open up Summer Madness. Where nobody knew what the nigga's name was. To niggas knowing who his name was. To working this way to the rematch with Foot as far as smack volume, I think that was 10. To then battling the PG Killers. To him then battling Danny. Like, so Flair Soul's journey, far as from like OSBL to like URL, and what he's done far as URL, it's been a journey, and like he's came in prepared for the moment, in my opinion. So Flair Soul came in prepared for the moment. You know, the moment wasn't too big for him. And then so Flair Soul seems like competitive but so humble at the same time. So for me, I'm like, bro, this is now your moment. Like, I look forward to who Sir Flair Soul battles next. I do. I look forward to whoever he battles next. But him and Wordplay, it's gonna be one of those it's gonna go back and forth. It's gonna go back and forth. Like, the competitiveness between the two of them, it's gonna go back and forth. It's definitely gonna go back and forth. I'm gonna say debatable. I'm gonna say debatable, but I might edge Souffleur Soul. I might edge Souffleur Soul. I might just like some of the things that he says. It kind of like the crowd kind of like how can I say it? It's like he can say something and the crowd responds to what he's saying. Whereas like Wordplay, sometimes he can rap and sometimes he may not get the response, but I'm pretty sure it's somebody who's listening and probably nodding their head like, yeah, it's what he's saying. Like, they both dope, but I might edge the Flair on that one. Um, Foots versus Truth Watson. Um, I remember watching Foots, and I'm like, who was this stocky short nigga? Like, then he battled. Who he battled? Was it Who did he battle? Let me see. Let me see. It's gonna come to me. He battled. I know he battled Ace. Him and Ace was fire. Foots and Ace. If you have not seen Foots versus Ace, go watch that. That happened on OSBL's Bombs Over Baghdad card. Please go watch that. Fire battle, back and forth battle. Um, him and Luke Castro, Foots and Luke Castro, when they did the URL final exams, I see why that matchup was put together. Like, Foots really showed what he can do against Lou Castro. He got the bars, he got the performance, he had moments, you know. He could be funny, you know. Like, Foots gives you. Oh, Rich Fetty, that's who it was. When he battled Rich Fetty, he kept telling Rich Fetty he looked like Ray Lewis. Like, it's hilarious. It's funny though. It's funny though. Then he's battling. He's battling Truth Watson. Last time I seen Truth Watson was I want to say the Survivor Series DOV card. That was the last time I seen Truth Watson, and he battled Z the Dropout. That battle was, I mean, it's cool. I watched it once. Not a battle that I would be like, I'm going to continuously watch. It's not one of those type of battles for me. It's not one of those type of battles for me to continuously watch. Um, Foot's last battle was Jerry West. I haven't watched it. So before then, He battled with Souffleur Soul, as far as Foot Soldiers, and they battled the Peachy Cups. Um, they didn't win the battle, but they had some good moments throughout the 3 rounds. You know, but I'm going Foots to beat Truth Watson. From if I'm going just like even last battles or things that I can just think of between the two, I'm going Foots. SBE Smoke versus Tomboy. I've seen one SBE Smoke battle, and it was cool. Tomboy, I I have seen his name as far as a battle and on a card. I've never watched his battle before. Um, Rock Lee versus Tasha the Author. Um, Salute to Rock Lee because I didn't know who Rock Lee was prior to, like, I've seen the name on like social media, like Twitter and everything, but as far as watching a battle, my first Rock Lee like battle or whatever was when she battled Blue Cocaine. As far as like the Hitman joint, when he set the event up, and they had the money on the floor. That was the first battle I seen of Rock Lee, and I'm like, all right, she got good bars, she got performance. I'm like, all right, she cool. Then I just recently watched Rock Lee versus Rain Moon Fire. Dope battle, dope 3 round battle. As far as Bars and Roses, y'all go check that out. Salute to the ladies that battles at 10K or higher now. So salute to y'all for that. Um, Tasha the Author, I've seen the name. I think she's part of Don Marino's like crew. Don Marino's crew, or like she's like somebody that works with him. Not too familiar with her. As far as her work, I am not too familiar with her. Um, I'm I'm going to lean toward Rock Lee in this battle, but Tasha the Author could probably possibly turn some heads. A lot of times when you're not familiar with people, they tend to shock you a lot of times. So I'm not gonna, you know, just automatically write her off. Sinatra versus Slumdog. Sinatra and Slumdog versus Malpractice and Anti-Hero. I am not familiar with Malpractice or Anti-Hero. I don't know who Sinatra is either. I am familiar with Slumdog because it came in the tournament. So I can't really say how this 2-on-2 is gonna go. I just hope, it being on the anniversary card that it's fire. Like I think every battle that Kels decided to put on this card is the reason why she handpicked the battle for this card. Um Raydale Charmaine versus Big Hunted. I'm not familiar with either one of those battles either. Hopefully, they come and they do their thing and they show out for OSBL's 4-year anniversary card. Another Hami versus Notorious Noise. Is it Noise or Notice? I have seen that person battle. I want to say that's the same guy that battled on We Go Hard. Notorious Noise or Notice. Yeah, I want to say he battled on We Go Hard. I want to say that. Yeah. Yeah, I want to say he battled on We Go Hard. I'm not too familiar. I'm not too sure. Notorious Notice. So it's hard to say. I want to say he battled on We Go Hard though. I see he battled Blitzer on Hit List not like 3 weeks ago. I do see that. But I want to say he battled on We Go Hard, and I think I watched that battle. He was cool. He was cool. He was cool for us that battle. Damnful versus Loyal Savage. I'm not familiar with either one of the battlers. I'm just hoping they have a good performance. King Hashtag versus King Kaya. I'm not familiar with either one of those battlers either. I'm just gonna hope y'all have good performances. And those are all the battles far as day 2 of OSBL's 4-year anniversary. Tickets are $40. They're gonna end up being 50 at the door. 60 after 6 p.m. is going down. It's gonna happen at Martini's. And it's gonna be hosted by Free Murder. Free Murder is gonna host it. Like that's two good days, you know. I thought I saw something about it being a 3-day weekend. Don't quote me. You would have to either ask Kales, or either look on our Society Battle League's Twitter page. One or the other. That would let you know whether it's going to end up being a 3-day weekend. But as of now, I know it to only be a 2-day weekend, possibly 3-day weekend. But 4 good battles the first on Friday, along with some performances by your favorites. Then the next day, the full card with all the battles. Like, and if you can't pop out, Saturday, also believe it's going to be streamed as far as caffeine. So that's dope right there too. I am not sure how much it costs though. I don't know how much it costs, but the prices haven't been like super high. Saying that if you have the URL app, when you buy the streams. I think the most they've been like $25. I think like $25 is like the most I've seen for like a stream. But make sure y'all show OSBL some love this coming Friday and Saturday and possibly Sunday for their 4-year anniversary. Mind you, I believe Kel said she never wanted the league. She never wanted the league. So for her to have a successful league and now be on her 4-year anniversary, and she's one of the top URL scouts, top managers, like, salute the Kels. Like, that's all I can say. Salute the Kels. Kels is giving you so many stars. Like, I believe she picked Hansel. I don't think she picked Klutz, but um, she's giving you Ace. I mean, she's giving you Sheet Happens, Foots, Souffleur Soul, um, Feudal Fame, Slugger, Zeke, Hood Like Vito, like wordplay. Like, it's so many talented people that you would not know who they are if it wasn't for Kells and OSBL. So that's why I say salute the Kells. And people want to say OSBL is a pipeline to URL. Can't confirm or deny that one. Can't confirm or deny it. But Kells has been doing some amazing things over there at OSBL. So salute to you and congratulations on 4 years, your 4-year anniversary as far as OSBL. I see more great things to happen in the future. You know, hopefully I get my life right. I can pop out to one of these events because they not far from me. So hopefully, and when I get my life right, I'll pop out to one of these events to show some love. Y'all probably would never know I'm there until I get back on Twitter and tell it, because I'm not the most social person. But if y'all do see me at an event, show some love. Again, salute the OSBL 4-year anniversary this coming Friday, August the 18th, and this coming Saturday, August the 19th. Also on Caffeine on Saturday.